What is the point of mainstream religions of faith and mysticism? It's time for humanity to grow up. The religion of the 21st century must be a universal, rational and logical religion. It must be capable of becoming a science. We must have a science of religion, a mathematics of religion, a logic of religion, a philosophy of religion. We must not have old, decrepit, useless, ancient religions, made in the image of emotional cripples, fantasists and narcissists. Kurt Gödel, one of the world's greatest logicians, provided a 14-point blueprint for the rational and logical religion of the future. Such a religion could rationally and logically unite all of humanity and allow it to at last evolve beyond superstition and primitivism. Gödel, naturally, argued on behalf of the deep rational and logical structure of reality. Let's go through Gödel's points one by one. 1. The world is rational. Straight away, this is a decisive statement by Gödel. Consider the logical options regarding the syntax of reality. First, the world isn't rational at all. This is irrational monism. This is chaos. Second, the world is entirely rational. This is rational monism. This is order. Third, the world is part rational and part irrational. This is the dualism of rationality and irrationality. But how can rational and irrational things coexist and interact? They cannot. What conceivable basis could there be for the rational order to have anything in common with the irrational order through which to interact with it? They are opposite things. They cannot interact. 2. Human reason can, in principle, be developed more highly, through certain techniques. Gödel is right. Human reason can be enormously improved, but the whole culture needs to change to allow it, and the education system must be altered. Idealism and rationalism must replace materialism and empiricism. Faith and mysticism must be abolished. 3. There are systematic methods for the solution of all problems, also art, etc. Gödel is right again. This is a rational world and therefore, through reason, every problem can be solved. Solutions are impossible if irrationalism applies. It doesn't. Hegel said, what is rational is real, and what is real is rational. That's all you have to accept, and, as a rational person, you will. After all, what is the alternative? What is irrational is real, and what is real is irrational. Are you buying that? You will if you are irrational. 4. There are other worlds and rational beings of a different and higher kind. There is only one universe, but there are many galaxies in it, and every galaxy contains at least one conscious species. Each conscious species is capable of maximizing its rationality to the uttermost extent, and thus fully understanding rational reality. 5. The world in which we live is not the only one in which we shall live or have lived. Reincarnation is true. We have lived many times. In fact, we can never die. Our physical bodies die, one after another, but our mind never dies. It is eternal and necessary. 6. There is incomparably more knowable a priori than is currently known. Gödel is correct. All absolute, objective truth in its purest form is analytic and a priori. It is, in fact, pure math, ontological mathematics. 7. The development of human thought since the Renaissance is thoroughly intelligible. But only the most intelligent people can work this out and comprehend it. 8. Reason in mankind will be developed in every direction. This is true. Humanity will optimize reason, through its most rational geniuses, the most precious humans of all. 9. Formal rights comprise a real science. All proper formal rights are rational and logical. Kant with his categorical imperatives provided an effective starting point. 10. Materialism is false. It is essential to understand this. Materialism is an unreal, man-made abstraction, an invention of sensing types, empiricists. Idealism is true and its truths are accessed by thinking types, rationalists. 11. The higher beings are connected to the others by analogy, not by composition. The ultimate higher beings are pure minds, gods. They are not embodied. They think perfectly, using pure reason and logic. 12. Concepts have an objective existence. This is a paramount consideration. Ultimate reality is conceptual, not perceptual. Gödel was a Platonist. Plato was a conceptualist. Ultimate reality is about pure form, idea. That's why it can be fully known through a priori analysis. Ultimate reality is actually pure mathematics, the supreme expression of syntactic form. Mathematics is ontological. It is all of ontology. All is math. All is number. Number rules all. Pythagoras knew this. 13. There is a scientific, exact, philosophy and theology, which deals with concepts of the highest abstractness, and this is also most highly fruitful for science. Gödel is correct again, except the ultimate philosophy and theology are not scientific. They are mathematical. This will prove most highly fruitful for science since only mathematics can furnish the exact answer of science. Mathematics is the cause of science and the scientific universe. Pure math is the singularity that spawns the Big Bang. 14. Religions are, for the most part, bad, but religion is not. This is a crucial point. Man-made religions are absurd and dangerous, as history has proved. But the true religion, that supplied by reason and logic, is the means to optimize the human race and solve all of its problems. Isn't it time that humanity embraced the rational religion of Gödel? Only then can humanity have a sane future.